All right, welcome back to Soul Spark Tarot. I'm your host, Mr. Renew. And today, we got ourselves a daily message. So, if you don't want to hear the yap section, just go ahead and skip ahead to the reading. But with that being said, what's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Day number 2 of this retrograde. Right? Trying to give ourselves a new story. This is an interesting story. This is the 3rd ambulance that I've seen today. Just the 3rd one today. It's like one every hour or something, which has been pretty crazy to consider, just for the fact that I think I was woken up to an ambulance. But maybe there's urgent things afoot. Maybe there's, things that need life support. Not too sure. But I'm hoping that you guys are able to do certain things to help yourselves out. And really what that means is I really hope that you guys are able to see your own beauty, see your own changes, see the growth that you're creating, see these things that you have in your mind, internally and externally. I've been working on visualization. So this morning I got up and I did my thing. Coming to terms with certain things. I want certain things, and I feel pretty good about trying to go ahead and getting them. I feel a lot more confident today, but I did work on my solar plexus. I'm feeling a little hot right now just because I had a negative thought, but instead of letting it do anything outside of just be in me getting hotter and hotter, I'm going to breathe it out. So give me one sec. That helps. So yeah, I ain't got too much more to yap about, so I ain't gonna spend too much time yapping because I just don't have much to say. Not too much of a channeled message, so let's just get started. So, I do hope you guys are doing well though. Oh, I know what I wanted to say before we started the reading. Big shout out to our subscribers, boy. Oh man. Again, I feel like just last week was like super grateful when we hit like 30. And now we're on our way to 50. We got 42 awesome people here. 42 awesome people. And I appreciate y'all so much because you guys keep me going. Man, that's so exciting. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to keep control because I need to. Nah, but I'm thrilled at the fact that, people are here, man. And, yesterday when I was working, I decided to listen and replay a bunch of my readings and the yap sessions over the, course of the last about 4 or 5 days. And you know what? I really enjoy hearing the things I gotta say. I be having the right medicine for me. And I think it's so nice. Whenever I'm doing stuff, that's when I like to listen to myself the most. I just can't sit and listen to me. Because it makes me want to get up and do something. So when I'm doing something, it sounds so good, especially like when I be not wanting to talk to people. I can not talk to me. I can not talk by listening to me talk, and it's I don't know. It does something special for me. Again, I've been posting a little bit more on TikTok. I haven't really started doing more of the coaching over there as much, but I've just been posting things about life, which is being in nature, We got a little series going on right now, which is the luxury lifestyle, which has been pretty great. That has been pretty popular. But, oh man, wait. I got some things to show. And number 4 and number 5, especially number 5. Number 5, I don't know if anybody, like some of y'all will never see some of these houses in person, like in real life. But number 5, definitely not. There's a bunch of y'all will never see some of those or be even as close to some of these houses on number 5, bro. It blows my mind away, just because I get a chance to interact with some of these people, and normally they're pretty tight, and we always laugh. I know it's me, but we laugh. Have a good time. It's leaving smiles on people's faces, and good memories. But number 5, bro. I think we're on episode like 3 right now. Number 4 gonna come out later, but number 5 or 6, one of those two. It was at night, so it just gives it even more an ambiance, just for the simple fact that it's shit. This $1 million homes, bro. No problem, easy. Maybe closer to like 750, but. Nah, yeah, probably closer to like 750K. But yeah, anyways, I just want to give y'all a shout out and I appreciate all y'all. So let's get started on this reading. What's our overall energy today? So we got the Lover's card here. Got the glare. Maybe we'll leave the glare. I think we'll leave the glare, especially for that card. But anyways, let's keep going. So we got the Lover's card here. Obviously, that's a card of Gemini. That's a card of communication. It is a major card. And so I like to liken this as you harmonizing with yourself, harmonizing with another, and you all are harmonizing within a relationship. So to me, you got to grow this card. Start off with the Temperance card, which is you tempering yourself. And then the Two of Cups comes in, and the Two of Cups says, okay, now I'm exchanging those tempered cups between my masculine and feminine energy. And now, since I'm tempered and I'm exchanging my temperance within myself, now you can go and do the same thing, but with another. And that temperance of the relationship creates a new foundation for you and for them, and a means of communication. So we got all these birds out here. So, yep, you guys are sharing. So today is going to be a day of giving. And as you're going to be giving, because this is the Six of Pentacles, you're going to be giving, sharing, you're going to be generous, you're going to be balanced within yourself first, but you're going to be open to give. So if there's something that you haven't been wanting to give to, go give to it. Again, start with yourself always. I think I got a positive message right there. Sorry. Okay, tell me more. Okay, so you haven't been giving your mindset enough time, your anxieties enough time. So you need to go generate more generosity to yourself in regards of these things on your brain. I think even if it's a person on your brain, I think you still need to give yourself some more generosity, some grace, some love. It sounds like you need to give yourself some self-care love, but through words. So maybe you need to create your own little affirmation recording and just talk to yourself and tell yourself how much you love yourself and how great you are. You need to go pipe yourself up a little bit more, because I think you're generous to others, but you're not generous enough to yourself. Yeah, go give yourself some emotion, but I think you need to hear it. So I recommend that you record yourself just again, if it's hard, pretend like you're talking about somebody you love, right? And just direct all of those energies out of you. But then you need to listen to that over and over a few times so you can get that information into you. And then when you start to connect the dots, because it is going to take a little bit of time, but when you start to connect the dots and realize that it's you talking to yourself, that's when you're going to step into this Queen of Cups energy. That energy here, again, I like to always make this note. The Queen of Cups is the only cups that has a cap on it. She don't want to share. She doesn't want to share. So, but this card clearly indicates sharing. So I think that because your cap has been off, and because this is always a transitional card for me, this card says that no matter if it's the page, the queen, or the king, I'm going from one place to another, and what you need to be doing is giving yourself some love in one place and in another. So I really think you need to go and talk to yourself, because the Queen of Cups is able to nurture all things around her. She can nurture their emotions, whereas the King of Cups, he likes to share the emotion. You need to nurture these emotions. Again, if you got a cup and you got a cap on that cup, things can't get, contaminants can't enter it and make it all nasty, right? So the idea is, I think you need to go inside and give yourself a rinse off. Go give that cup a rinse off. Go rinse it out, because there's something inside of that cup that's making you tell this story to yourself again. Again, just like when I had talked in the yap and I had felt hot because of a negative thought, again, I have to go back in there and tell myself something positive. First thing I did was breathe it out, though. And then I started talking good about how I like listening to myself when I'm working. So, again, I really think that we need to step into the idea of going inside, rinsing out our cups, and telling a new story about that new cup. And you don't need to waste your whole cup to rinse out a cup. Just put a little bit in there, swish it up, dump it out. I just think you need a little bit, again, a little bit of love in the verbal form. Verbalize the love that you're giving. Okay, so I'm going to just show this. Yep. So as you go and verbalize within yourself, you're going to be verbalizing in the multitudes of you. But remember, in this card, the multitudes are already harmonizing. So as we're harmonizing with ourselves over here, within ourselves with the Temperance card, within our Two of Cups card, the Chariot card is showing us now I got to take those primal energies that have been produced and also temper and give them some love as well. So, what else do we have? Exactly. Maybe it's something dealing with the family. Maybe it's something dealing with creating a family. Maybe it's an idea that will spark abundance. Maybe what something inside of you needs a little bit more touch, a little bit more care, a little bit more love, because you're almost there. You're almost there. You've already been on the move. You've been traveling. You started off with something small, but now you're in a space where you can stand tall. But something makes you fall and sit down a little bit, makes you droop and slouch just a little bit. And I think that you guys are nearly there. I'm hearing regarding food. So something about the food is keeping you down. You need to transform something. And again, I'm hearing food. Maybe you need to go eat some comfort food. Maybe you need to stop eating comfort food. Maybe you need to switch what it means to have comfort food in you. Maybe you need to switch and go on a diet. Maybe you need to do a detox. Maybe you need to come off your detox and start eating some other food. Maybe you should try keto. Maybe you should try fruit. Maybe you should try vegetarian. Maybe you should try meat only. There's something that you need to change that's going to help you change on the inside. And so for me, I've been taking in more protein, but I need to continue to take in more fruits, and I haven't. I've been taking in more vegetables, though. Again, my thing, I believe it's the fruit thing. But for you, who knows? It might not even be food whatsoever. Maybe it's an idea. Maybe it's patience. Maybe it's food for thought. Maybe it's a new understanding, new lessons, school. But something inside of you that needs a little bit of care and attention is needing to be transformed. And then again, I always like to bring this up because I think that these two cards are so similar. I think these two things are the same. They represent the same to me. But people don't tend to realize that people don't tend to realize that there are two horses here in the death card. It's two of them. It's two horses in the death card. And so that's the same thing over here with the chariot. You got these two horses or sphinx, right? They're going in different directions, but in the death card, they're going in the same direction. But guess what? Instead of trying to be the person to control this driver is now death. So because this driver is now death or dead in this sense, this says that there's something in you that needs to die in order for you to maintain control, to maybe even gain control. And I think the way that you're going to do that is by bringing new life to that energy. So again, if we had to look at this as an evolution, this is like the next generation. That's how I see this as. So maybe you had some principle. So because this card is represented by Cancer, right? And Cancer represents the fourth house. Maybe, and then we have it right here with the Ten of Pentacles, which also represents home, family, stability, generations, legacy. I believe that what this is saying is that you have a root inside of you that is decaying. And if you let this root die, it'll allow you to finally take control and you don't even need to do it. That's what I'm hearing. You don't even need to do anything, but let this part of you die. Once this part of you dies, right, then everything will start to align into the right direction. And then you'll be reborn. Again, same card. It looks the same to me. Same white horse. But this white horse becomes a singularity, and you have a fresh cup instead of a banner of death. Remember, all of these cards here are emotion cards, except for this one. But this one holds and houses the emotion. So all of these things here, we can call it Cancer, we can call it Scorpio, and then obviously this would be Pisces. Those three things inside of us, they have different purposes. Cancer is a cardinal energy. It likes to take action. So you got to take action on some emotion that you have at the deep roots. And then Scorpio is a card of transformation. So once you get to that, you got to transform that emotion. And then guess what? Pisces, the mutable sign, says that we'll be able to present a more mutable cup as a whole. Again, we can be more generous with everybody else because now we're whole within ourselves, and that emotion that was rotting certain things away can now be shared as a healthy emotion. Oh shit. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all see that? Now you can see it. I just said that. Did I not just say that I believe that you guys need to go in there and get a new emotion? Now you got this emotion card coming up. The Ace of Cups, man. That is so insane to me. It's insane because at the end of the day, these are the things that you need right now. So again, Let's take a deep dive into ourselves and let's go give ourselves some attention and use your words. Again, I promise if you record yourself talking and then you give yourself a little bit of energy, some emotion, but then if you give yourself a lot of emotions and then replay it over and over, I think that will be the way. So let's get our final message before we go. I'm going to read the Ace of Cups because I feel like I'm being called to. Yep. So you're going to be working on something. Let's read the Ace of Cups before we get that. It's not the right book. Give me this one. I'm going to read two different books, actually, it says. I'm going to read the OG, and then I'm going to read the book that comes with the cards. So, we got the book that comes with the cards. Okay, Ace of Cups. Holding nothing back, an enormous outpouring of emotion. Open heart, bliss, comfort, elation, exuberance. So absolutely, if you need to go and record yourself fully expressing, whether it's good energy, bad energy, get the emotion out of you. Just like I had to breathe that thought out of me, you need to get that emotion out of you, okay? Record yourself being emotional. That is what's going to step up and help you pour out all the old tainted emotions that's stopping you. Then it's going to allow you to transform your own self, again, because it's you helping yourself, and then that will allow you to pour in to other people. But then guess what? When you're pouring into other people, you're receiving all of this emotional energy back at you. Okay, here's the second reading. Bring out the book for this guy. Ace of Cups. Abundance in all things. This is love. This is joy. This is fertility. Nourishment from spiritual sources. So there you go. That's that food energy aspect that I was talking about. So this is the food that you need. You need some soul food, which is, again, this positive emotion. You need to go give yourself some soul food or some emotions. That is the food for you today. Emotions. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So our final card of the day is the Fool. If you want your new journey, if you want to start your new journey, the key is dive inside yourself. Go dive inside yourself. Go give yourself some emotion. Be generous, but I think you need to use your words. Your own words are going to be the key to unlocking this new emotion, transforming the old emotion, and starting off on a brand new journey. You need to go and give yourself a pep talk. But it's not about trying to inspire yourself. I think you just need to hear you be emotional. Again, we always seek for other people to try to, help us out. But I think this retrograde period is calling for you to take the time to do what? To give yourself some emotions. Again, whether it's positive, negative, none of that matters. What matters is that you need to be free to fully express. And guess what? Siri is not going to judge you. Your phone is not going to judge you. Other people might. So go talk to yourself. Again, just talk. Go talk. Go emote. Cry. Scream. Do whatever. But make sure you record it and play it back a few different times. Play that back. Play that back. Play that back. Over and over and over until you can really to connect with your emotion. That's really what it is. I think you just don't really understand how it feels to feel like you. And so if you can feel a certain way, record yourself as you feel in that way, and then you can do what? You can hear your emotions, and then that means you can see your emotions next. So hearing your emotions, seeing your emotions, going to come hand in hand in starting off this new journey. Again, the idea is in the Fool card, you are happy, blissful, you are full, just like you would with this cup. But because you're so full, you're so willing to do anything. You're willing to go anywhere. You're willing to express in all places. So if you don't learn anything today, make sure that you can learn something for tomorrow's today. And record yourself so you can play it back today or tomorrow's today or the day after tomorrow's today again and again and again. You really need to connect to that. Connect to your own voice. Connect to the emotions that vibrate from your voice. And with that being said, appreciate y'all for being here. Peace.